Hi yogis, welcome back to day number 19. Today's flow in our 30-day challenge is all about finding slow strength. We're going to be moving through our asanas at a slower pace, but really finding the engagement throughout our body, allowing ourselves to ground through the floor, and then allowing ourselves to lift up and out of that, rooting down to rise. All right, we're going to get started on our mat in a hero's pose. In your Virasana, your hero's pose, your knees come together. We sit back onto the heels, hands rest on the thighs as we close down the eyes. Tapping into our awareness, start to soften your breath. We allow ourselves to not worry about what came before class. We allow ourselves to not worry about what came before this practice. We let go of what's to come after, and we focus on the present moment. We do this by starting to notice the physical sensations of the body. Checking in with your neck, shoulders, spine, hips, knees. Noticing how you're feeling today. And guiding that awareness up to your mind. Noticing what thoughts and emotions are present. And setting an intention that is aligned with your body and your mind. What has brought you to your mat? What would you like to let go of? What would you like to bring in? As we find the intention, we deepen our breath. And we gently blink open the eyes. Good. Meeting in a tabletop position, let's bring our hands underneath our shoulders and our knees underneath our hips. We're going to just start to sway the hips right and left, starting to bring gentle movement into our body. And bring yourself back to neutral. With your next inhale, we drop the belly, lift the chin, find your cow pose. And with your exhale, you round the spine. Inhale, find your cow pose. And exhale, cat. Again, inhale to cow. And exhale, cat. And returning back to a neutral spine, we're gonna tuck our toes. Lift our hips up and back, find your downward facing dog. Go ahead, maybe you wanna pedal out the feet, bending into the right knee. Bending into the left knee. Bringing length into your spine here as we stretch out the spine and the backs of the legs.
With your next breath, walking your feet up to your hands, Uttanasana, forward fold. From here, we're going to gently bring our hands to our thighs, shins, or ankles, maybe even wrapping the hands around and gently guiding your forehead as close as you can to the legs, maybe bending at the knees. Deepening your breath as you take this fold, crown of your head pulling down towards the mat. Good. Let's release those hands all the way down. With your next inhale, you find your halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Crown of the head pulls forward and weight comes to your toes. And take a forward fold. Bend the knees, top of the head pulls down. Bending at the knees, scoop the floor, stand all the way up. And pull your hands through heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take a forward fold, melt the weight down. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen, hands can come to shins or towards the mat. Exhale, forward fold, melting down. Bend the knees, we stand all the way up. Reach through your arms. And exhale, hands through heart center. We take an inhale. And exhale, sink the hips down. Find your chair pose. Find your Utkatasana. Good. From here, weight is in the heels. Can you gaze down? Look at the toes, see if you can wiggle them. Maybe sitting down just an inch and then lifting your heart high. Push through your feet and lift your crown up. Take a deep breath here. And release, straightening the legs. Crown of the head pulls down. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. We're gonna step it right back to our downward facing dog. Right foot, left foot, hips come high. And from here, we slowly melt into our plank. Shift the weight forward. From here, draw your right knee in towards the chest and step your foot to the top of the mat. Keep your feet as is. You push through the feet to lift your chest, finding your high crescent. Reaching those arms up. Good. Want to try to aim for that 90-degree bend in the front knee. You got it. Keep the hips and shoulders pointing forward and slowly try to straighten the back leg to your degree. We take an inhale. Exhale, hands lower all the way down, low lunge, and step that foot back to a downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet, bend into the right knee, and bend into the left knee. Good. Find stillness and shift your weight forward, tabletop position. With your next breath, we shift our weight forward, finding your plank. Draw your left knee in towards your chest and step the foot to the top of the mat. Keep the feet as is. We square the hips and shoulders and find our high crescent. Good. Beautiful. As we hold here, we find our strength throughout the legs. We're engaging the thighs, pushing down through the feet. We reach up with our arms. We take an inhale here. Lower the hands down, low lunge, and step that foot back. Find your downward facing dog. Good. From here, let's bend into the right knee. and bend into the left. Beautiful. Picking up the pace slightly here. We're gonna inhale, reach the right leg up, three-legged dog. Knees gonna pull into the chest, come high up onto the back toes and shift your weight forward. Step the right foot through. Keep the legs as is. Chest rises again. We find our high crescent lunge. Good. From here, we're going to bring our hands to heart center. We're going to shift our weight forward and kick the back leg up, finding your warrior three. Always an option to bring your hands down in front of you to the mat, books, or blocks. We want to keep our hips square, flexing the toes. We're going to hold here for a few breaths, allowing that right leg to build up strength. If it's shaking, just gently reminding yourself, that's how we build up strength, is by allowing ourselves to gently push boundaries here. Good. Maybe your hands are still at heart center. We hold, like you're stamping your left foot towards the back of the room and your crown of your head is pulling forward. Take one more breath. Hands come down, bend to the front knee and step that left foot back. Your right foot's gonna come all the way back to your downward facing dog. All right, shaking it out. Good, we're gonna find that here on the left side. All right, inhale, left leg rises. Bring the knee in towards the chest. Step the foot to the top of the mat. Keep the hips square. We push down through the feet and we raise the arms up. High crescent. Good, now we know where we're going from here. Hands pulled to heart center. You shift your weight forward. Good, launching yourself forward, you kick the back leg up. Move slow here, no need to rush. Hands can stay at heart center. You can square the hips, toes pointing down towards the floor. Always an option of a micro bend in your standing leg here. Beautiful. We hold for a few breaths. Always an option to release your hands down to the floor or to blocks. Good, we keep kicking that left leg up. Breathing here. Good, release the hands down. Step that right foot back and we find our downward facing dog. Great job. Good, one more time. Walk your feet up to the top of your mat. Inhale, you find your halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold, melt it down. Bend the knees and sink the hips and your chest is gonna come up. We hold chair pose one last time. Find the strength, slow your breath. Take an inhale and exhale, forward fold. Good, let's step it back to your downward facing dog. From here, we're going to melt it forward, drop our knees to the mat, take a child's pose. Bring your knees open, toes come to touch, and send your hips back. Reaching your fingertips forward, we find our breath here. Start to deepen your breath, extending the length of your exhales to slow down your body. With each exhale, see if you can relax a little bit more.
And from here, shifting your weight forward, laying down onto the belly today, and taking a belly shavasana. Maybe right cheek or left cheek comes down to the mat. Extend your fingertips back towards the hips. Close down the eyes. Allow your heels to fall in opposite directions. Option to pause the video here to take a longer shavasana, or just taking a few breaths here with me. Wiggling your fingers and your toes, deepening your breath, and taking your time, we bring ourselves all the way to a comfortable seat. Thank you, friends. Maybe bringing your hands to heart center to close out your practice. I wish peace in your mind, peace in your body, and peace always surrounding your soul. And I will see you tomorrow for day number 20. See you then, friends. Bye-bye.